Today's high, Miami 84, International Falls. Actually, they're going to warm up a bit, -9. I don't know if that's going to change anyone's opinion of where they would like to be, but man, quite the difference. So I want to talk about the extremes that are happening here across the country. So right now, as we take a look at our jet, it's diving down to the south, bringing a big chunk of just polar Arctic air coming down across parts of the northern tier of the U.S. So International Falls, you are going to be below zero. That's just the air temperature. You factor in any wind, and oh, these are going to be brutally cold wind chills. This continues to dip down to the south. That means the Northeast is going to be getting in on this as we head into the weekend. So that's a look at Saturday. Did you see Caribou? -20. Yeah, that's the actual air temperature. If we talk about the wind chills, they'd be looking at -50 or more in some of those areas across Maine. So pretty incredible spots that could be reaching some record wind chills. Here's that shot of cold air as we roll the clocks through the rest of your Thursday into Friday. Temperatures are going to be plummeting. So very dangerously cold here across areas. Minneapolis, -3 there as we head into your Friday. And then across the Northeast, enjoy today, because if you look at today, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's cold outside. Yeah, this is nothing. I mean, look at Bangor in at 28, New York City in at 38, Binghamton in at 27. I know that's cold, but it's going to be getting so much colder as we head through the rest of the weekend. So today, there's your high temperatures. Got some 20s, 30s, couple 40s there east of the I-95 corridor. Tomorrow, yeah, those sub-zero temperatures are starting to try to creep in some areas, single digits in some spots. And then look at Saturday morning. Caribou sitting at -23. I can't really fathom that as a high temperature, but hey, that's what it's going to be down across other parts of Maine as well as into New Hampshire and Vermont, looking at sub-zero temperatures. Even New York City in at 9 degrees. So man, winter's certainly not going away just yet. So bundle up. It's going to be quite the cold weekend. But then, oh, Chris, I don't know if Alex had any fun out there. You know, I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, the diehard Groundhog fans, I do like that one of the predictions was just more weeks. And it's like, yeah, well, I hope we all have some more weeks. So let's take a look at where we're seeing some snow. And from a scientific standpoint, where do we usually see winter, and will winter last for some areas? Because of course some areas you're not out of winter, so to see spring, that'd be pretty phenomenal. But right now, since September 1st, here's a look at our snowfall. Of course, the west really picking up a lot of snow, and then of course we've had a big deficit across the eastern half of the country. Right now, a little over 50% of the entire country is covered with some snow, but you can see the deficits here as you go across the Northeast and even the South for some areas. I mean, New York just finally saw some snowfall just yesterday for the first time for the winter season. Then you go out to the west and above average, so records broken for different reasons from coast to coast with our snow. So when do we normally see snow? Well, some folks, it's going to be a little later, so winter may last for you, because climatologically speaking, many areas across parts of the Rockies as well as into the Central Plains still don't see their average snowiest month until February or March or even into April. So maybe a little ways to go, Chris.
Yeah, winter ain't over yet.